Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zepp and I hope you are all doing well. So today, this is the pre-recorded intro to the reaction that you are about to watch to the band The Smile. Phrase that weirdly, but I'm going to leave it in anyway. The song that you are about to react to is from the album A Light for Attracting Attention, the debut album from the band The Smile. I've been really looking forward to reacting to this album, and I highly recommend that if this is the first video you've clicked on and it is not the first song from the album, I do recommend you watch these in order. It kind of gives more context to how I talk about things throughout the reaction, as the reactions to these songs were all done live on Twitch. So I really do recommend you go over to my Twitch and follow that if you want to see these reactions live. But of course, if not, they're all here, but just trying to make sure to follow them in order. But if not, it's absolutely fine. You still get to see my reaction to the song. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to comment down below, let me know what you think of this album and the song that you've just clicked on. If it's your favorite, let me know why it's your favorite. Can't wait to get into this with you, and I hope you are going to enjoy this if this is the first song, and if this is the next time you've seen this intro. I hope you are enjoying these videos so far. Take care and enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zepp and today we are back with reactions. I know, shock, horror, surprise and alarm. When will this video go up? I have no idea, because XL Recordings just love to block and demonetize content. I'll be 100% demonetized. It's evading the blocks that's going to be the issue with all of these videos. But we are here with The Smile. I think The Smile is under XL Recordings. I'm nearly certain they are. I doubt Thom Yorke and Jonny Greenwood would go beyond XL Recordings, because I think they have a good relationship with them. But anyway, we are here with The Smile. We are here with their debut album. I'm really looking forward to this. I've heard some of the songs from the album already, the singles that they've released, and I've been quite intrigued. You know, definitely nothing that's necessarily my favorite in terms of the sound that I'd like from them, but 100% something that interests me. I actually just want to get the band members' names up here really quick so I can give them their due praise, because I don't know the drummer's name. So featuring members Thom Yorke, Jonny Greenwood, and Sons of Kemet drummer Tom Skinner. It's Tom Skinner who I didn't know. Of course I know Greenwood and Yorke. I mean, come on, where people who know me by now know that I am quite a Radiohead fan, so I know those guys. So without further ado, we're going to get into this. I hope you enjoy. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe if you enjoy, leave a comment letting me know what you think of the song, what you think of the album, and let me know what you'd like to hear from me next. This is an album reaction as well, so I highly recommend anyone who's sort of watching these videos on YouTube that you'd start from here to do the album in order. That will give maybe more context going forward in the sort of daily uploads of these videos, which I will say throughout the other videos as well. But just in case you've clicked on this one, this is the point where you want to start if you want to listen through with me to the full album. So without further ado, let's get into it. The Smile, A Light for Attracting Attention, The Same. Interesting opener. I was going to throw a pause in real quick. Again, with these guys, more than any guys I ever react to, I'm going to need to pause to try my best to avoid the copyright as best as I can. People are going to hate me for saying this because it's a very, very overdone comparison, but this song really sounds like something Muse would do a version of. The progressions are very similar. You know, a lot of the time people have compared Muse to Radiohead, and people have been kind of on both sides of the fence, I think, moderately insulted by that comparison. People kind of joke about it. Some people see it, you know. With and sometimes I haven't necessarily seen it. I've understood it, but I haven't seen it. But on this, in terms of the writing, because now I don't know who maybe the lead writer would be, but I'd have a very strong suspicion that York, I think, is the leading man on this with Greenwood. Because it just sounds, the progression sounds very like them already, and that progression as well sounds like something Muse could do. So far, I like it. It's interesting. The way that the sounds, the kind of whatever sound was heavier was kind of fading between the ears. It sounded like the right was heavier to begin with than on the left. It's an interesting sound. That's sort of definitely good at building up tension. So I like it so far. I have to say, I quite like it. Let's keep going with this. Progression, the production's weird. Typical them though. Okay, that's where I'm going to throw the last pause on for this song. I really am enjoying the layering going on here. The production is very strange on the vocals. Obviously, it's the kind of strange that I like. When it comes to the prog stuff, I'm not very well versed in this stuff, but most of the stuff that I've heard in this regard is from them. But I do have to say, I'm quite enjoying it. You know, it's strange, it's unique, it's intriguing. You listen to it and you're kind of just curious as to what's going to be added to it next. There's nothing other than maybe the progression that's overly predictable about it. It's just, you can tell it's made by really, talented producers. Them obviously being, well, aren't they the producer? Yeah, they're definitely the producers of their own stuff, or at least they're running with producers that they've had with them for a while, because this is very it's very them. It's very well made, and it's enjoyable. It is enjoyable. Let's run this out until the very end, and I will give you my final thoughts. dropping back down now. Oh, that is interesting. So, ladies and gentlemen, The Same by The Smile, the first song from the debut album of The Smile, Light for Attracting Attention. I really enjoyed that, especially towards the end. I mean, kind of the positives that I take from it is a lot of what I've mentioned already. I think the layering is class, and the layering builds up during the climax. It's the production, of course, is phenomenal. The kind of the things that they're doing on the vocals is really nice. It's very tension filled. It's very sort of, I suppose, obviously maybe you say theatrical. It's very movie like. I'd say in writing that York and Greenwood have definitely taken inspiration from them doing their movie soundtracks. Because obviously Greenwood done the music to There Will Be Blood. Tom York done music to Suspirium. Greenwood has done music to many other things, but There Will Be Blood is sort of the one that I know the most of. Yeah, it definitely has taken inspiration from, I think, the movie elements. It sounds like something that could be used to, you know, like sort of as an opener or an introduction to the tension within a world, which is also why I think it's a great album opener. It's setting the scene, and I think the tension of the album definitely feels like a scene setter of a song, which I really enjoy. There's something about it, like, again, going back to the movie comparisons, it reminds me, not necessarily in sound, but in tonality. I don't know why my brain was going to this, but I was thinking of the film Tenet and The Matrix in some weird merger. You know, the idea of we're being all the same is that we're in a computer simulation, but then the sound of it sort of reminded me of some of Nolan's work in Tenet, only very, very vaguely, but it just, that's where my mind went, you know, for some reason. But I really enjoyed it. If I was to give that out of a 10, I give that an 8.8. I think that's a really, really cool opener to the album. Scene setter, which I think is just in terms of the how an album should go from start to finish. I think it's very important. I think I said this on the Greta Van Fleet Battle at Garden's Gate album reaction, is that I think it's very important for an album to start off as you mean to go on, or to at least introduce you to the tone of the album well. It's something I was kind of critical of the Muse Drones album for not doing, is that Dead Inside feels very out of place in terms of where it is in the album. The album should have definitely been opened with Psycho instead of Dead Inside. You know, I think it can really disrupt the flow of an album if you don't put your a good foot forward to begin with, but this album definitely has done that so far. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you'll come back to react to the next song, The Opposite, which we are about to react to right now live on Twitch. Make sure to go follow me on Twitch if you enjoy, because we'll be doing more reactions to this kind of stuff. We're going to be doing this whole album, then we're going to be doing The Bends by Radiohead, and then we're going to do Anima by Tom York, this sort of trio of albums I decided to go through. I've listened to The Bends and Anima already, but they're fantastic albums that I want to react to online and talk about, because I think they deserve to be talked about. So make sure to stick around for those. If you enjoy, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, yada yada yada, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.